Yo. Hey. Hey. It's a nice little groove right there. What's going on? What is happening? Welcome back to the stream. We're going to be doing some Phoenix Wright today. I don't know how close we are to the end of this game. I have not a clue. But we'll see, I guess. You know? We shall see. Da, 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 da. What's up, Randy? How you doing today? Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. You?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Volume mixer. Did my thing reset? Hold on. It did. I thought it was extra loud today. All right. What you been up to today, Fiery? Blender. Sounds about right.
Substance painter.
Working on any new stuff?
I told you about the cloaks that I was working on, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I pretty much have those finished.
Nice.
I just needed to redo the UV mapping.
Nice. We do like finished.
Yeah. I need to make like 2 more because I want to make another set because I want to make it so that people can buy the entire set and like get $5 off essentially. So it's like, you know what? I'll make people spend $15.
Nice.
Or they can buy them all individually and give me more money, which is fun.
Yeah, they should do that one.
Yeah.
Everyone go buy virus cloaks. All right. Well, I don't remember where we were. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. I gotta go back to the hotel with Edgeworth's letter.
Oh yeah.
I guess we can get started, and people will join when they join. All right.
Oh god damn it.
Can I update the Twitch app real quick? No problem, Brandy. What you gotta do?
Sorry, I made a potato.
You're good. Take your time. You don't want. The last thing I want is for you to choke on a potato.
Yeah. Okay.
All right now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to for Mystic Maya's sake.
You want to do old bag?
Is that
that's old bag.
You shall not pass.
Miss Oldback.
Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gas, you spiky-headed Pedofogger?
What the heck is that?
Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy.
Oh.
Just as... Oh,
Still in the thing again.
it's all your fault. You've awakened the wild beast. Grrrr!
The hell?
Ah, Miss Oldbag. Keep your hands off me. This helmet is alright. No air gets in and no air gets out.
Airtight.
Nope, airtight.
Then why do you keep putting it on?
Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by.
I'm not hearing this. Defeat you?
Ha! You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper.
Looks like the only way I'm gonna get any investigating done is to first do something about this kooky alien. Is she gonna do that? Anything I ask her? Yeah, okay. Cool. Please feed my cat. Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Oldbag, if you would look at...
What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Edgy poo.
Is that her perfume? Pheromone d'Amour? I smell. Ugh.
Bacon bits. Dropping onto the foil.
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Yours truly.
That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so. You understand? I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook.
It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
That may be, but you know nothing's gonna come of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Ow. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. So anyway, let's continue our investigation.
Okay.
Are you back? What? What now?
One little thing before I forget. You can't go into the... Nope. You can't go into Unguard's room today.
Why?
The police's main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear?
Wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer.
So don't go in there. Set one foot in there, and you'll face the wrath of my... Nope. So don't go in there. Set one foot in there, and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag.
It's the wrath of my old bag.
Yeah.
Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet the hotel seems so busy somehow.
Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. How they let her in here?
You split.
It's me.
Put
Hey,
some
city
time into
boy. Lotta, you're still here? Reckon course. An investigative photographer eats her stars on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen.
But do you have a camera?
Rick Given. A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief? Why can't you drop that thief thing already? I ain't giving you your camera. I'm keeping it. Keeping that $1,500 camera. I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got? Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Hello, Chase.
Penis.
Hey, Chase.
How you doing?
Penis.
Oh, okay. You want to take over, Lotta?
Oh God. Wait, who's doing Lotta right now?
I was,
What?
but just
Nah, you can keep doing it.
talking to myself. Alright. Well, kinda, but brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes. I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know? Followed a few stars around, got a few autographs, shook a few hands, a soda pop with a few of them too. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady also wasn't in the hallway the whole time either.
Guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. So, about the note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that ditty I wrote? Yeah. Can I believe what you've written? You mean the stuff about On Guard shoving his manager lady onto corridor? Yeah. Well, I reckon you best not be believing that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind.
In the mind.
Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull dooders. Bull dooders.
Yeah.
Not bull dooders. Hey, what's with you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just shrinking here? My baby. My $1,600 baby. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't you? So put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera. You want me to do what? Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours. I guarantee you he'll give it back. Why don't you do your own dirty work? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid. Oh. Yeah, I guess so. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you then. And you too there, Lillian. Keep up the good work, okay?
Okay.
Don't be picky about your food now.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
And make sure you do all your homework, you hear?
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right to me. Would you please just leave already?
Thank you.
Gosh.
You might as well go find that kid from the studio case before and steal his camera.
What the hell? Somebody in here meditating?
Mr. Nick!
What is that otherworldly ghastly moaning?
This could be
Yeah, okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I hate evil ghosts.
I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon?
It was me.
What the hell's she doing in here?
Why is she moaning like that?
Excuse me. What were you calling a demon, Brat?
So she was going,
She has indigestion.
Zoinks! It's the alien.
zoinks.
Who are you calling an alien?
Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here?
What's wrong with youngins today? I came down here to pay my respects to poor Juan, and you're disturbing me.
Wait, pay her respects by going,
Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time.
I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with an imbecilic look on her face. With that imbecilic look on her face? Okay, got it.
what?
Now hold on a second, you little pipsqueak. If you're gonna take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, alright.
Oh, I've seen everything.
But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around the whole night. Here the whole night.
I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corridor.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts, my book.
But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. Ungar.
Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans have for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big, and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick,
What is it, Pearls?
what do you mean by shake a stick at something? What kind of stick do you shake? The presents, they're all bears, right?
Welcome back, Brandy. She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. All of Mr. Corda's all of Mr. Corda's presents from his fans seem to be bears.
Oh, that's because you can't think of a Juan without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? The Berenstein Bears? You don't know. When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. Like Bear Grylls and like Putin. All three of them will go down in history as hand-fighting bears. He refused to give in and let the bear win. But after the fight, they became friends. The movie The Revenant is loosely based off of his life. Wow! What a heartwarming story! Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out. Down by a river going, heh. You sure can fight. You too, bub, you too.
I don't think the bear is gonna say that.
Did all that really happen?
It's in his biography, bub.
What a load of crock.
Hot.
So, ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah.
I like that one
Nice.
back there that looks like it's given up on life, like the one directly under her gun.
Uh-huh. Yeah, nice. Bears.
I also like the one on the couch that has like the anime eyes. It's like it's about to like power up like Goku or something.
Which one looks like it's powering up?
It's on the other couch. It's on the couch.
Oh.
Okay, wait.
Mhm.
Oh, I was gonna say go look at the small picture of it, then you can see it.
Picture of what?
Of the couch of the corridor's room. Okay.
Oh, you
wait.
mean in
Oh,
the thing?
yeah, right there, that one.
Wait.
The one above the pink one.
No.
Oh.
His eyes are like, ding, like he's those anime eyes, like he's about to power up or he's seen something sharp.
Was
Who's
that
the
there
robot
before?
one?
Oh no.
I
Look
don't
at
remember
it.
seeing that robot one there before, but that's cute.
I've seen the
remember the
robot.
robot.
I don't remember seeing that phone there
Yeah,
before.
look at that phone.
And I
It's a
can't
phone.
look at it.
Oh.
Wait, why can you click? I thought you had clicked back there before the beds and stuff. Why is it not check marked anymore?
It refreshes every time you go in.
It's so messy here.
We had this conversation already. Also didn't remember the chips. Alright.
Yeah, for everything else being so messy, he put chips on a napkin.
And it's great.
Like all the bears are just thrown everywhere, but he had the nerve to put potato chips on a paper towel. Very neatly.
Hold on. What the hell? No, no, no. There's something more that I need to examine. But I do not know what it be. I guess let's go look at the bears again, because we had such a long conversation about bears. Let's see if I missed something. Do 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 do. This gonna be like a dude in this bear. Wait, do I have something? Bears, the victim's blood. I think she said that before too. Yeah. There's even a few in the trash can. Ammo, yeah. So that's a bed. Yes. Does she take her helmet off? Okay. So I'm confused. I cheated, and apparently I'm supposed to get a call, and it's not happening. And I don't know why.
Because when you cheat, you don't know why something's supposed to happen.
No, I mean, it just says it's supposed to happen, and then it's
I don't
after that.
educated delinquents like you.
After that conversation, it's supposed to happen.
Please, anything would be helpful. Well then, how about I tell you about my measurements?
No, that's okay. Really.
She really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Neck?
How can you get a call when the phone's off the hook back there?
I know. Wait. See, she says something about Idris. Oh, okay. You're supposed to be in love, girl. What you mean?
Is she gonna say something about your badge?
Don't think so, but we'll try. Nope. What did I miss? Hold, please. Oh. Wait, what? Hold on. From the lobby.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Oh, I know what happened. Hold on. Gotta get over here. Okay. This is something I was supposed to do before. That's what it was. Living room. It should have said fucking on guard's living room. And I would have known what that location was. All right. So he asked us to go feed his cat.
Oh yeah, did you not do that?
No.
Why? He literally asked.
Well, because I didn't
Next time we're
see.
gonna go feed his cat.
Because I didn't see living room when I went the first time, or I had to go to the hotel to go to the living room, and we stopped right when we got to the hotel. That's what it was. And then when I started today, I didn't see living room. I was like, huh? All right. It sure is dark.
I'll go turn on the light.
Of course, he has a suspended motorcycle. Wow. So this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shoe. Let's find Shoe, the kitty cat. Shoe.
So I guess this is Shoe.
What a lovely cat. Hello, Shoe.
Aww.
The cat seems to like pearls.
I want to read the cat's lines.
But the game is doing it for you.
Thanks, party pooper.
You're welcome.
Thought you were my #1 fan.
I am, and I feel like your acting skills are too great to play a cat.
What?
You wanna read this, Barry?
Oh, pardon me.
Oh, creepy butler guy.
I'm the killer.
I think was I doing the killer last time?
Gumby
I
was.
think so. Gumby?
Yeah.
I think you did the killer the first time. And
Okay.
then Gumby did the second time.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think the last time when Gumby wasn't here, I did it again. May I help you with something, mister?
Oh, we're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. On Guard's lawyer.
That little girl is not a lawyer. We're lawyers. The masters? Then you must be Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Ah, it's a pleasure to meet you, to meet your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe.
Nice to meet you. Go ahead, Barry.
Go ahead, Fiery.
Meow.
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 I was wondering if you wouldn't mind taking a look at this.
I'm afraid I can't offer up anything special about it. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of evidence for a trial.
Light yet snotty with a touch of rude. He's the stereotypical butler, all right.
You're a stereotypical dick sucker, all right?
You must know all sorts of things about Mr. On Guard, right?
Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs.
How typically butler-like, as it were.
You're gonna unzip him and he's gonna be a skunk. That's all I can think of when I look at his hair.
Unzip his face. It's just a skunk inside his head.
It's gonna be a skunk spot.
Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence?
Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs.
You know, I would have thought Mr. On Guard the kind to have a maid over a butler.
That's sexist.
That's a very cute cat you've got here.
It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shoe. Hold on. If he has a butler, why did he send us to feed his cat?
That's what I'm wondering. Well,
And,
I think this guy's lying.
anything else?
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat or his affairs.
Well, then I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. That's note crumpled into a ball and thrown away.
Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now.
Oh, we should probably get going ourselves.
Ah, so young and yet already so accomplished, a master of law.
But there is also a lot to be proud of in being a butler, in charge of the house and all.
Thank you for your compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Meow.
Do.
Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth over here. A hearth here.
That's actually a fireplace.
How are they different, Mr. Nick?
You know, I've never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it.
They're not different.
You should come and visit Fay Manor then. I'll show you one when you do, and then I'll show you how Gordon Ramsay failed to cook a grilled cheese over one. Giant bicycle is flying through the air.
That bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal, and it moves on its own.
Really? Wow.
But sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly.
Oh, too bad.
Boom, boom, boom. It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? What is with me and feeling inferior today?
Ah, there are masks here.
Yeah, that one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The ones next to that are the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo-Old Tokyo.
Wow, you really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid.
There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick.
Bet it's for Mr. Engarde's cat to use.
Oh, you mean Shu?
The door, it's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it.
You can.
There's another door over there.
You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Mr. Nick.
Yes, Pearls.
Nah, that guy left us and didn't give us a tour. We can wander if we want.
Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around.
That's what happens when you go around and when you leave someone unattended in your house. They have the right to snoop.
They have the right.
Yeah, you left them unattended.
Ding, 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 ding. All right, let me see if I have to go back and do the thing. No. Yeah. I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. What is that infernal racket?
It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m., way past your bedtime.
Shut the fuck up.
That startled me. I was gonna die for a second.
8 p.m.?
Sorry.
That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. The transceiver. Hello? Hello?
Who's on the other side of the transceiver again?
The killer.
Oh, okay.
This is not a phone.
Maya.
Jason Statham.
How is Maya? You haven't heard her, have you?
It seems you are not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news. So it would seem my present did you no good. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please.
Technically, you did get a not guilty verdict. I don't
Oh
understand.
God, he's gonna shoot Edgeworth now.
I suppose if I must. I need that. I couldn't wanted anything else after all.
Please. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's all right.
All right, hiss, then hiss. A little hiss.
What is with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello?
It seems. Connect.
Damn it. Did the transceiver just suddenly break?
It's been data sanctum. All excuse me.
Sure.
Ben.
I don't know. All of a sudden, it became nothing but static. Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. Sooner the better.
Then we can see where that signal came from.
We need more people to show our badge to.
I agree.
Gumshoe today.
I don't know. Go ahead, Barry.
Oh. Hey, welcome back, pal.
Has Viri been Gumshoe before?
Once before, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Because part of me feels like it's a first. I'm excited.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I feel like I'm gonna come out like Goofy. I thought I'd make you. Yeah, he's coming out like Goofy. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner.
That's nice. Thanks.
A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is.
I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have time. I don't have the time to eat.
Oops. Look like you don't have a can of... Oh, no. Oops. Look like you don't have a can opener, pal.
You've got to be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up.
Oh, I know. There's only one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. That sound like a clown.
Since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about.
The transceiver? What'd you ask his dumbass about that?
Right, you said an electronics specialist, and then
Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing.
What thing?
he's not a detective anymore, little girl.
Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden.
It broke, pal?
When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this.
I don't hear any static, pal.
Huh?
Maybe it's itself.
That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise.
Maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal.
Electromagnetic interference. So what is electromagnetic interference?
It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal.
Oh, when you put it that way.
Understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen. The stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right?
Not anymore. We live in the future.
A computer?
It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird.
We live in the future. I cannot relate.
Oh, yes, the TV does do that. Okay, so that's what you're talking about.
She seems amazingly happy to be able to understand this.
So the room you were in when that interference... No. So, the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver happened. There's gotta be something there that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like, like a listening device or something.
Ah,
Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
Mr. Karita's room, the scene of the murder.
What? That's it. I'm going to...
That's it.
I watched Shrek the Musical the other day,
nice.
and I feel like I was gonna Genji him.
That shit is so good, ain't it?
It really is. That's it. I'm gonna sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal?
Wait, Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go.
Hell
Yep.
You boy.
Yeah, boy.
We should get going too, Mr. Nick.
All right, let's go.
Everyone's fired up.
Hey, you're finally here, pal.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Bug sweeper?
Well, you see...
Of course he did.
I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly, I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So, yeah. I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers.
What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item.
Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one. Just not the police.
This is a bug sweeper.
It looks a little broken.
Like your dick.
Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal.
Oh, by who?
Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories.
Okay, hold on. So he's a horrible detective, but secretly a tech genius?
Right.
Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up. But I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
So is that why he's on the police force? Because he's good at stuff?
Your heart and soul.
It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But
What?
you can't set the sensitivity. So it's going to beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that?
Oh, well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal?
I'm getting that sinking feeling again.
Okay, now. Nope. Okay. Now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or something on... No. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal. I'm gonna be surprised if it ain't the robot bear.
I think she just said she'd be right back.
Oh. Are we gonna wait or should I?
Keep going.
Okay.
So, we're gonna find it, right?
Right. Now first, let's turn on the light. Right. Now first, let's turn on the sweeper.
Wait, nope. Whatever.
Hey, babe.
Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough look-see, pal.
Looky see. Who says that?
Look-see. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves,
I'm back.
Welcome back.
press Enter to lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that's going to give off. Wait, there's a lot of things here. Okay. There's a lot of things here that's going to give off radio waves. So let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm going to go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find a bug, got it, pal?
Do.
The fucking phone it wouldn't let us look at before.
Cell phone. Oh, no bugs in here.
A cell phone?
What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is.
Sorry, I've never seen one before.
Now that she mentions it, the cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Kurain Village. Girls has never lived outside of that village, so I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one. Another phone. God damn it. Have it. Put it. Well, the phone is the most common place for a listening device, I'd say. But let's take the receiver apart first before we get ahead of ourselves here.
Wow, you know a lot about electronics, don't you, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, I know tons, especially when it comes to taking them apart. It's my specialty. I'll leave the fixing part up to Gumshoe.
So, is there a listening device in there?
No, I really thought it had to be on the phone too.
What a lovely bear. Yeah, I would think it's in one of the bears.
Ah, this must be one of those fancy bear-shaped door robots.
A robot? It's a real robot?
Yeah, it's a real one.
Mr. Nick,
Yes?
how many horsepowers is it? How many horsies?
Horsies? Well, look, it's a bear, so,
The radio is on and playing something. Oh, it's Kids Question Corner. Professor, why is the Earth round? Yes, why is it, Mr. Nick?
why don't you listen to the radio program a little more, Pearls? Beep, beep. Tomato. It's the tomato juice.
Ah, the lamp, the other commonplace for the...
Lamp. Check. Listening device? Nope.
There's a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick?
Yeah.
And they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful?
Yeah. I'll be more conscientious. Conscientious.
Yeah, conscientious.
Wait. I'll be more conscientious from now on. Sorry. Does the other lamp do it? Oh, it does. It's the same thing. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, what? Hold on.
Yeah, suspicious.
This is the giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet. But this bear's eye is.
Let's see. You're a perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we've got.
Such a violent act.
That's...
It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer.
What emitter?
A transmitter, pal.
More of high-tech stuff?
So this tiny thing is a camera?
Oh, I don't know why I forgot I was gumshoe. Yup. It's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems.
So it's a video camera.
It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set.
But there's no videotape in this camera.
This is only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside is somewhere else.
somewhere else.
The footage is changed into radio waves, and then it's sent to that recorder.
So it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you're right.
Set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour. Was running at time of murder. So, what is a transmitter?
It's a device that sends the footage to the camera. No. It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of listening. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
Looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Oh. That's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn on You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yup, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour.
8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended.
There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Maybe.
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape.
What?
And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal.
Changes the footage taken by the spy camera into radio waves transmitted state.
So the camera in this bear's eye?
And it was disguised as a present.
And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Mr. Cora this present?
I, don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night.
Any way we could find out who the person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh,
Is there really no way to find out? Camera was set in its right eye, found in the victim's room.
Oh.
You forget again?
Yeah. I got it!
What?
Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to go around to the electronics shop and see if I can find out who bought this.
But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m.
leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal.
Even to Detective Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeep.
He's gone.
Yeah,
But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard. All for Mystic Maya's sake.
Does he even know?
Yeah.
yeah, we told
Oh.
him.
Oh yeah.
Phoenix, it's 9 p.m. Game shows daylight outside the window, right? Edward.
I think that's Edgeworth.
It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now.
Edgeworth, what are you doing here?
A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time.
I see. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So, there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You're one lucky man, right?
Hmm?
You know this stuffed bear. Wait. Oh, okay. Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here.
What?
The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that, Mr. Nick? Can he really?
Well, I guess so.
It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm
He
sure
took
you
that
have
whole
other
bear?
things you have to do. Yeah,
Yes,
that's what I'm
it
thinking.
took the whole bear.
He put that whole bear in his pocket.
Just imagine him like struggling to get it out the door.
He's just been working out. See you soon, Wright.
Wait,
Eve. What?
why are you doing this?
I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who is the person that murdered Juan Corridia?
The real killer.
Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews?
To be honest, I don't know anymore.
You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth.
Juan Corrida's real killer, Miss Andrews passed. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Ungard. And this card, Shelly the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. As you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. Phew. I'm gonna go run and grab a beer. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna put this dish away.
All right.
I'm back. Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Come back.
There you go.
Okay, I'll be right.
All right. Okay.
I think she said she'd be right back.
You did. We can wait on her since we're just at the beginning of this part. Unless it takes too long. Oh, man.
This is so cute. Yippee. I'll send you a screen.
Yeah, do it. That reminds me, I need
Where's
to
that?
respond to a message.
Yeah. Good idea. I need to say this first.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, nice.
Yeah, little guy.
Those are cute. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You know, Chase is gonna want one.
I want to VR with you guys sometime, but I have D&D on Thursdays.
That's okay. We can use. I probably will start, depending on how my weekends go. I'll probably start getting on one day on the weekend. Just not streaming, just getting on.
Hell yeah.
We'll see. Just gotta see how. I mean, recently, or I guess the past few months, I haven't really been doing much on the weekends because my friends are lame. But we'll see.
No.
They're not lame. They just have other things going on. Fucking married and shit. But it'll be like a for the moment thing. It'll be like, well, I'm not doing anything today.
No, that's fair. Oops.
All right, Jay's taking too long. We continue.
Okay.
It's past 9 It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
There you go.
These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
Man, I'm gonna need Pearl to shut the fuck up. This is the most she's ever talked. I'm so exhausted. I'm like exhausted.
She's taking Maya's place in this case.
Like, but it's so much. She doesn't even know anything.
Yeah, she's got a lot of questions. She doesn't know anything.
Oh my god. Is this what it's like talking to a kid this age of God? There's so many
Yes.
fucking questions.
Yes, it is.
I usually just don't respond. It's easy to ignore children. I don't know why Phoenix keeps talking.
Not when they're traveling with you.
Yes, you can ignore those questions.
It's not easy to just ignore a child for that long.
Oh man, some of these questions are dumb. Yeah. Maybe it's just being a child is exhausting. Thank God I'm an adult. I can just be silent.
You're right.
And she's crying about everything. Thank God I'm an adult.
So the real person who killed Mr. Corridor was...
That assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right?
The card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client?
You mean, as for the murder?
That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer.
Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews?
Wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself?
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be.
Guard himself?
Maybe I'm just irritated with her because I'm having trouble breathing. Hold on, I need to take another deep breath.
If Mr. Ungard really did hire the assassin,
And he's not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime.
but it can't be Mr.
Mr. On Guard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him...
Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corda?
All right, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corda, okay?
That is suspicious
Right.
and.
I didn't kill anyone, and that includes him. Didn't see any psyche locks at that time. Actually, that reminds me.
Did you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah. Something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting.
So what is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls?
No, I was Mia.
Juan had no, she had a bit of an accent. Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had his hands on a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Mr. Unguard's secret. What is this secret?
I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corridor was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. On Guard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. On Guard. There's no way around it. Now.
You could have just paid someone to hit him over the head until he forgot. Like the guy that fucking hit us over the head in the fucking courthouse.
Yeah, right.
Pearl, we're in the hallway. Girl.
Wow, it's getting really late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Corida held about Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight.
But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
Sure, we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry.
Yeah, I think I'm just tired of doing her voice because it's hard for me to breathe. That's why she's making me so mad. I don't want to punch her. It's okay to punch a child.
It's not, no. Hey, wait.
What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Just like now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made.
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgy Poo, so...
It's worth?
And he said... If you feel angry, direct your anger at the unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are.
This is absolutely top secret, so you know. So you had better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Carita.
Of course she had a reason, we know that. We know the reason. I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious puffy-haired photographer gal, the nerve of some people, the naive of some people. Spying on people by herself, as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself too.
Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
Alien? I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet it's nothing good.
I didn't say anything.
So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I heard it... Yeah, that's how I feel like saying it. Actually, as I hear it... as I heard it... there was something of a refreshing pair of those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about? You don't know? That manager woman Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impacts. Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. That's Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Corda?
Really, you young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl, Celeste, killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the...
Why would Miss Impacts want to kill herself? She was gonna get married. That's totally every girl's dream. I forgot old bag was me. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
What?
Are you still staying him? That's crazy. But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see.
That night, after Juan called off the wedding, the manager, Celeste, killed herself.
How terrible.
It sure is terrible, and I'm talking about it quite casually. I wonder what happened between those two.
That night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. It looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down.
Feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. Wonder if something happened. The chief. You're Mr. On Guard's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the on guard case? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now?
Yes.
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh yeah. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go.
What?
I've already called them, so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much.
This is such good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content. Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. That means that both Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews are in the detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? I want to talk to Matt.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Dude, it's Mr. Wright. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you.
I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin, and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt On Guard.
What's wrong?
Mr. On Guard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty.
You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self.
Lawyer dude self. About the press conference.
You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai?
Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. Yeah, I have to read that again. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is, please? Now you want to have fucking locks. Jesus. 5. Oh my god. God damn it. I knew this was coming. How many damn secrets you got, man?
Oh. Mr. Nick, don't tell me.
Psyche lock.
You said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude?
Did you know about Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' relationship?
Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. Ah, but I don't know details, if that's what you mean. Look. How many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life.
Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida. Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager, and Miss Andrews was gonna get Miss Celeste Impact's suicide note from him.
Celeste.
Does that jog any memories? Who the hell are you calling? Oh my god.
Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat.
Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea, like green peas?
Let's go eat one later, okay?
I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop.
That's too bad.
Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay?
What's up, man?
Thank you.
Yo,
Mr. On Guard. You connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way?
Thank you for coming. Thank you. There's so many voices. Please,
Thank
please
you for
take
your
some of
time.
them.
I'll take half.
I'm like dying. Like, please. I can't breathe today. Take something.
I guess I'll help
I feel like
immediately.
this is Lada.
No.
Yep. It's not.
I'm
Stop
gonna do a
cheating and
generic-
spoiling it for us.
I'm gonna do a generic voice then. Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me.
Is it Gumshoe?
Oh.
Is he arrested?
Nah, he would say pal.
Oh, it's my character, anyways.
Mr. Powers.
Fuck. Pearl, shut the fuck up. Go back to being Mia. I never thought I would wish to see an adult woman, but I'm just gonna do my regular voice. I can't do her voice anymore. No, but she's a child. Okay.
What happened? Why are you here?
Maybe I need to use my other inhaler.
You see, I got roped into this somehow.
Got roped into this.
What?
And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial.
So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers?
I was talking to with the detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. Then all of a sudden, you were under arrest, and I was brought back here.
Oh.
They said my face and whole self in general looked suspicious or something.
That's not how it works. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious.
I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime?
So, about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about?
I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me.
You saw something important. What was it?
Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone. Oh, this the detective. You can't tell anyone, pal. And especially
Not
not that
Gumshoe.
lawyer. Oh, not Gumshoe.
Yeah, Gumshoe got fired.
Oh, shit. I forgot.
Oh yeah, Gumshoe, by the way, is helping us figure out where a stupid spy camera that we found is.
Oh yeah, there.
Thank
So
you.
we got a call from the killer on our radio, and then there was some electromagnetic interference in Coretta's room. So we deduced that there was something sending out radio waves in the room, and Gumshoe brought a bug detector that he built when he was in elementary school,
Nice.
and we found a spy camera in the Big Bear. And he was like, I'm gonna take this camera and the transmitter and see who bought them. He's gonna go check the electronic shops. And then Edgeworth came in and he was like, that's a dead end. after he left, he was like, "That's a dead end." But this bear is special made, and it only comes across this like overseas and shit. So he's like, he's gonna go check how the bear got into the country, and that'll tell us who brought the bear.
Yeah. Then he gave us, it's after 9 p.m., so he gave us special permission to go talk to Corda, even though visiting hours are over. I mean, not Corda, on guard, even though visiting hours are over.
Yeah. And he has 5 fucking psyche locks now.
Who? On guard?
On guard, yes.
On God, he
On
got 5
God.
psyche locks.
On God,
Wait.
on guard, got 5 psyche locks.
Carlton, I heard the funniest thing today. Someone was reading like comments on TikTok, and someone was like, someone said like, "Oh, this is amazing," and they said, "Por Dios" or something, and I'm like cracking up, and they were like, "Oh God," like they translated it, and I was fucking dying.
That is pretty funny.
Is it something por Dios? Like on God. Like no one ever says that. I've never heard someone say that in Spanish. So for
I'm gonna start saying that now.
yeah, like they said the whole sentence, and at the end of the sentence is it por Dios, and I was like, what the fuck? No. I'm gonna every time if I have to say something in Spanish and I'm like, this shit is truthful, I'm gonna be like por Dios. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Who do you think fucking I hate this voice. Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about?
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me.
Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick. Mystic Maya and myself are your only 2 allies in this whole world, but it's all right.
Ouch. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I?
No. Everyone hates you, Mr. Wright.
Everybody hates Nick.
This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing, like a spring breeze image going.
But what is he really like?
Well, let's see. Matt's always been a kind of player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game. To justify himself.
It's just a game, dude.
Well, that's unforgivable. Forgiven.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that, like, there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me.
One person who wouldn't swoon over him?
His manager, you know? Miss Adrian Andrews?
Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic?
Why are you trying to fuck your manager? You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right?
Dazzling sort of image. But aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers?
Wait,
No.
I just want to say, I don't think he's trying to fuck his manager. It's more like he's conceited and he can't fathom a woman not caring about him.
No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy. You see? But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of other stars around me as things happen.
Well, that's true.
Oh, hey. So, did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide?
You mean Miss Impacts?
Oh wait, hold on. I found the quote. It was like, "Parece que tienes 20 años, por Dios." she looks 20 years old. Oh God. Fuck. That's so funny. Still, I need to keep that forever.
We heard something about how her wedding was canceled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead.
Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with energy.
Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it.
We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note.
It's in the guitar. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is. I'm sorry.
Something bad for Mr. Corda.
Why do you figure so?
Man saw the note, it said you're fired. Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, "It looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man."
A truly insidious man. Did she mean Mr. Corda by that?
Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note.
I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Ungard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There's still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything.
I'm gonna start using on God everywhere. On God. Por Dios. I'm gonna use that fucking everywhere. This bitch. I'll be right back.
Oh, it's you.
I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight.
Me? I thought your client was Matt.
I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret Mr. Corda had on Mr. Ungard. I'd like to ask you about Matt Ungard, if you don't mind.
Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean.
You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Ungard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival?
That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing.
About Miss Celeste's impacts.
I had finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface.
All thanks to you putting a knife in that corpse, dumbass.
Right.
All you had to do was scream.
I'm sorry. Right, you could have just called the cops and be like, I think I know who did it.
Yeah, you could have just been happy that he was dead and just left it at that. Oh.
Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him.
Damn, that's crazy. She floating.
I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it
You wanted to burn it. But why?
I didn't want it to spread, just like another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent toward Juan. I would never do something so stupid.
Suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said.
I don't know. I feel like if he stole it to hide it, it wasn't getting spread around.
Right. Why did you try to frame Mr. On Guard?
That's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police?
But you didn't do that.
You didn't do that.
You didn't do that at all. Not even a little bit.
You said, ooh, butter knife. That girl did not say police. Police.
This is your beard, right?
But there had to be another way.
Yeah, call 911.
The police are
That's
excellent at
Phoenix.
doing their job. So they figured it out. Or so they figure it out, right? No.
Last one, Phoenix.
Oh, that's
The police are excellent at doing their job, so they figured it out, right?
no. Yes. They're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death.
Because the suicide note was hidden. The fuck? Nobody knows yet. You don't even know. What do you mean?
Miss Andrews?
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did.
Revenge.
Huh? Did you say something just now?
It's just
That's
one.
cap.
Psyche lock, huh?
Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy.
You're not my dad.
You gonna stick a knife in me too?
What?
I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge. Doom, 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 doom.
Hey.
Doom, 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 doom.
Hey, that bitch going on.
Mr. Nick, your phone.
Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it?
I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous.
Yeah, I know.
Hello?
We're in trouble now, pal. I'll be back at the office really soon.
What's wrong?
Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth,
You've been shot.
Edgeworth.
Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good.
Hello? He got cut off.
You ain't hit him gunshots?
That. What's going on, Mr. Nick?
Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away.
Then we should hurry back.
I'm scared to go back.
What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together. She slapped him. Avid is still you. Everyone is actively talking today.
Everyone's
yeah,
actively talking always.
No, everyone is actively talking today.
Yeah, I know. Maybe it'll be good news.
That's the whole point of what we're doing here.
Yes, but everyone is talking so much. Like, everyone's talking more than Phoenix.
Somehow I doubt that.
Like, Phoenix has said like 6 lines in comparison to everyone else. Everyone is just spilling their guts today, except Ungard. He's not spilling anything.
What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edwards couldn't stick around forever and had to go.
Well, what happened?
We got him. We know who bought the spy camera.
This quickly?
And this bear's sorry, wrong person. And this bear's what gave them away, pal.
The bear.
I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into this bear instead of the camera.
I missed it anyway. She said it too fast.
He said, but is it Mr. Edgeworth the one? Pearls. And go on.
There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime.
Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room? A pervert.
Man. Matt on guard.
Bum bum bum. Huh?
Matt on guard. Your client. That's who, pal.
Here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought this bear was...
I heard it from the door. I almost said doormat. I heard it from the department store clerk, pal.
the doormat store. Yo, I'm gonna open a doormat store.
Hey, it'll be a good
I
store.
feel like that already exists.
Probably, actually.
This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for goddamn.
Real.
It's for 3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear.
Oh, that's not bad.
A receipt. That's all you have?
Nah. It's
That's all you have? Nah.
Nah.
nah. It's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me. I'm sure I sold that bear to Mr. On Guard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. On Guard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that bought that stuffed bear was Mr. On Guard himself.
My sight is failing me. This can't be. Proof on guard bought a stuffed bear identical to the one in evidence.
Oh, we about to bust those locks wide open.
So what about the spy camera we found?
What's it wide? That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for what the fuck? I can give these back to you for you to file away into evidence.
The camera was set to record from 8 p.m. for 1 hour. The time of the
So
murder.
oddly, almost that's an oddly specific time. I know you don't want to give up, pal.
I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corrida's room was Matt on guard.
Why? Why would Mr. On Guard do something like this?
I bet it was to catch. Wait. I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Corrida in one of their rendezvous.
I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
The man said she cheating on me with another superhero. Are you going to see him, Mr. On Guard? I mean,
Yes.
I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next.
Scared myself. I put on a good face for pearls. Matt on guard. What in the world have you done?
on God, I bought that bear. You're working really late. Wait, that's wrong voice. You're working really late, you know? It's already past 10 p.m., dude.
I think it's time you told me the truth.
Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk. Damn. Hey, yo, I swear I need to turn this person down. I never want to hear somebody with a trash mic scream again. Just blew my ears out.
No, on God.
Matt's the secret.
Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corrida had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed?
I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap.
Don't lie to me.
Huh?
I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Corrida's room the night of the murder.
Secretly film? What?
And then sent the images the camera took with this transmitter.
Wow. But dude, where was this camera you're talking about? Hidden.
Take that. The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan.
I guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh? Dude.
Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan.
You sure, dude? Who else could it be from?
The person who gave this bear to Mr. Corrida was...
It's Maya.
Mr. On Guard, don't you know this bear from somewhere?
I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude.
Oh, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend?
What else did the bear tell you?
He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. On Guard.
If I didn't know how you work in court, I think I was in some serious trouble. Come on. This is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg.
Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet.
Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first?
Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear.
Take that receipt.
Oh. It was a receipt. Well, come on, Mr. On Guard. I was thinking the reason. That's my grandma.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my grandma, okay? Did you know it's bad to whistle at night, dude? Because snakes will come out if you do. My grandma, she knows all that. My grandma, she knows all sorts of stuff. I think you better learn from her example, okay?
Is he telling me to think carefully before I speak? So close and yet so
He's
far.
the other person he fucking killed.
Boom, 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 boom. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. On Guard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear.
Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. Go to that department store all the time, okay? This 3,800, this could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. Bitch, what?
A $3,800 toothbrush?
It's ivory, and it's got elephant hair for bristles.
Ew.
Oh, you one of them.
Ew, elephant hair. Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not?
Dude, you should have said that earlier. So, can I ask you one thing?
Yes?
You're my lawyer, right, dude? So, if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that?
Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you.
Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay?
No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is, of course, it would be strictly confidential.
So, what are you going to do now?
I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Corrida's room and filmed it in secret is...
Adrian Andrews?
There's a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Corrida were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Corrida, you were going to reveal this as fact and turn it into a scandal. Isn't that right?
Dude, you can be such a moron. Oh man. Yeah. Oh man, Mr. Lawyer Dude. That kind of scandal? That's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy.
Juicy. The good stuff. Juicy?
Look, we can get blah 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 blah. We can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude.
Too bad that wasn't your intention.
What are you talking about?
I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Kurita because of Miss Andrews. Then there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up that camera in Mr. Kurita's room was...
What is this card?
Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you?
Shelly? The killer? That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him?
If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Matt on guard. I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're a hero, of justice. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client, that's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt on guard.
And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway.
Mr. On guard, you really did hire...
Hold on a sec. I gotta consult myself. I gotta consult myself, okay?
Consult myself?
Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway.
About time for what?
I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude.
Oh my goodness.
Who the fuck is this?
Well, that's a voice
How do
change
you-
for sure.
Yeah, that is a voice change, and I'm trying to figure it out.
How the fuck? Does he have a glass of fucking wine now?
Whiskey, wine or whiskey or something. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt on guard. It's a big ass cup.
I don't get all that shit. Guard! Arrest this man.
For real.
How'd you let this slip?
He's just standing back there.
Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have.
You really... So you are Shelly the Killer's client?
You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you?
I don't know if Chase is back.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
Chase.
And that woman, Adrian, I was quite brave. Oh, shit. And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me, I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer?
That's... You're lying. What a terrible...
It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things.
Why? Why did you hide the video camera and...
Part of me wants to give him an Australian accent, but I know I can't do it. A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like the pathetic Adrian.
You knew about Miss Andrews' secret?
But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all, assassins.
What?
Oh, come on now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deeds in their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess?
And that's why...
Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay, and even blackmail him if I want. That's right. That video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright?
You gonna blackmail an assassin?
But, wait, why would you do something so wrong?
Just kill you too.
That is a very, very good point. Because I'm a grown-up, and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl. I mean, that sounds about the most grown-up answer I've ever heard.
Why? Why would you kill Mr. Corrida?
Because he was about to sling so much dung into my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they?
This is all because of that press conference, isn't it?
If Mr. Corrida had been able to give it, then Mr. Unguard's secret would have...
Well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation. You know?
Larry, can you take over Pearl really fast? I'm on the phone.
Yep.
I had no interest in doing it, really. But bit by bit, it crept on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought.
And that's how Mr. Corrida ended up dead.
Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face, and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it. The assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget about you, Mr. Lawyer? Everyone, all working their butts off for me, Matt on guard. I'm sorry. Did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet.
How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Corrida, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone.
I mean, he didn't. He got somebody else to do it. Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that de-killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a catnap in my room.
You killed Mr. Corrida.
I dare you to say that in court tomorrow.
Oh.
Guard.
Guard standing there. I don't know why you calling me. I'm just looking out his window. But too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer, after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Ah, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do.
Just tell the assassin to kill him here in jail. The cop won't fucking do anything about it.
Hey, Mr. the Killer, that motherfucker's in jail.
Just go kill him. Ah,
Mystic Maya.
You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose.
You scoundrel. Really? Phoenix, that's all you gotta say? You scoundrel.
So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution.
I'll get you for this.
That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course. Well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer.
Boom, 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 boom. Maya. Maya, what am I supposed to do?
And now you finally found it. Now, the starting line of this case.
Edgeworth.
I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Is that really much different?
Don't. Hang on one second. Let me see. I have to pee. Okay. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Excuse me. March 22nd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
All right. All right. All right. You not feeling okay? You want to do the all right? Okay. Good job.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open these Chips Ahoy.
Fuck. That makes me want to go get some cookies. But there are no cookies.
Get some.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go later.
Wish I had the will to get some milk for them, but I don't.
Make sure I pick up the. Actually, I hope they have them in stock. The Nutter Butters.
No, those.
Those and some chocolate milk. Love that.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, right. What are you going to do if you plan on changing your strategy?
No. We can't do that.
That's right. He's holding Maya hostage.
What should I do?
Who the fuck does the assassin care that he's known as an assassin?
Hmm? Wait,
Why would a
What's your question?
Why would an assassin care
How
to
is
be
the
known?
assassin- Well, I mean, how is the assassin getting blackmailed when he's known to be an assassin?
oh, he's not getting blackmailed. He's just saying with the video he can blackmail him. Because basically he's saying that he took the video so that the assassin couldn't blackmail him because he's rich. And so he has the video so he can either give up the assassin or blackmail him himself. But my thing is, how you gonna blackmail an assassin? He could just kill you.
Yeah.
My thing is, you can't blackmail the assassin because he can just change his face.
He could just kill you. But he's not currently being assassin. He's just being blackmailed. He's just doing what he was paid for.
I just call the assassin and tell on him. Sorry. That's not something I can answer for you.
You want me to help?
I got it.
Gotcha.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I just had a cookie in my mouth. Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. One year ago. At that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I need to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn.
My turn?
What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. The badge.
I'm a lawyer. It's a fight for someone who is clearly a killer. Matt on guard. That man is really... Oh.
It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. No.
I mean, technically yes, but you know. I mean, that's why defense lawyers exist. Like a lot of times, defense lawyers are defending the guilty party.
Yeah.
In real life.
Literally be having them sitting there. Man, I know this motherfucker did it.
Yeah.
You can be bad at your job sometimes.
You
Still
could.
get paid.
You could. Well, you wouldn't get paid. This is not from that
No.
case.
No one would recommend you ever again.
Yeah, that too.
We don't know that. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system?
I think in this case, though, someone has been kidnapped in order for your defense. Then it's like, okay, you might be okay to just throw the case. Proper defense? What exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Yes.
Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now?
No.
Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on guard an acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. It is, though. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. How? You became a defense lawyer to save people? But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do.
Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong.
Huh?
We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? What's something easier said and nope. That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say?
That
You're a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do.
People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty.
Franziska. She fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all.
And? Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You are so petty. Okay, Phoenix, calm down.
Bitch. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken.
What do you...
Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect win record were meaningless.
what?
I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now?
The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story.
Mr. Nick, it's the transceiver.
The killer.
I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an actual acquittal tomorrow?
What's up, Mooter? Finally able to sit. Been lurking. Hey, hello, Mooter. How you doing? How's your day been?
My. What is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time.
tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Unguard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer?
Right.
Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client.
Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself.
I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I'm doing.
Yeah,
This is what I like to call my aftercare.
what the heck is aftercare?
My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and it is a part of an assassin's duty.
An assassin's duty?
We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end.
What is your name?
I believe I told you once before. However,
You did. What?
my name is the Killer.
The killer.
Shelly the Killer.
You're Shelly the Killer?
Please, keep in mind, you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a tequila, sorry, I was finished. What? I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain,
Maya.
it would be my duty as an assassin to see to it she receives a nice, long nap.
No.
Now then, if you'll excuse me. If someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Meow.
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 Did y'all hear that meow?
Yeah.
Ew.
Mystic Maya. Mystic Maya.
I don't know what to say.
Edgeworth,
Hmm.
did you hear that at the end of that transmission?
Huh? Oh, that. It sounded like a cat.
A cat?
It can't be. That cat. Can it?
What is it?
I think I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Short. Have all police units head for On Guard Mansion immediately.
All right. You hurry over as well then.
Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun.
Yeah.
That could be any cat. I mean, I know it's the cat, but still, who hears a cat in the background and thinks it is that cat in particular?
Right. Okay. I'm gonna save here.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for joining. We may finish this trial tomorrow. I don't know. I think it's the last trial though. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're gonna stop here. And mostly just because it's almost 11 and I feel like we're about to get into a can of worms.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of here and end the stream. Thank you guys for joining, and I will see y'all tomorrow.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Good night. All right, chat. Time to go. I'm hungry. I am hungry. All right, so I'm gonna get on up out of here. I'm gonna find someone to raid. But as always, if you're here and you haven't already, make sure you join that Discord, follow us, do all the things. If you're on the YouTube, the links are in the description. Let's see what we got online, yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Let's raid. Looks like let's raid Intuits. Intuits is playing some Apex Legends. Let's see. Play some Apex Legends. Go show some love. And I'll be back tomorrow. I may do something for an hour before we do Phoenix Wright, or maybe I'll start at 8 again like I did today. We'll see. Depends on how I feel after I get home. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. Hope everyone has a great night. I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow.